Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, today we have a big update, or actually it was yesterday when it happened. We have the oceans update, and that doesn't only include the waves, as you could see in the intro. It's so much more, so let's go and take a look at it. Yes, and you could see the waves during that intro, but we're gonna take a look at it again, of course. But first we're gonna go to Finn Supplies and go and check out the new backpacks. Or I should say the new models of some of the backpacks, because they have remade some of them and it looks awesome. Well, first of all, not everything has been updated, of course, because some of the models doesn't need to be updated because they are already awesome. So, I mean, things like steampunk backpack, I don't really see any differences, and I don't think anything changed to it. But take a look at the washing machine. You have now it's a digital version. You have a display here now. You have this chest. You see, it's full of gems and all these details now. It looks just fantastic. I do think the fish bowl is also updated with more details in here. Not entirely sure because I haven't used it that much, but I do think it's a new model. This one I used a lot in the past, the fish quiver. So as you can see, totally new model with both arrows and fish now. I think it looks just perfect with all these tiny small details and everything. And you have the briefcase, and you can see the money that is sticking out from the briefcase now. It just looks like you have a lot of money when you run around in the game. You have a safe, looks awesome, all the details and new colors. Just perfect. And this one, the fusion barrel, that one, oh, mystic ship, forget about it. We go with the fusion barrel now. So brand new model on that one as well. We can equip it like this just to have a closer look at it, because I mean, it's just so good looking, just like all the other models. So let's go into the free camera and let's see, take a look at this. It's so much cooler now. I mean, the old one was cool, but this one is, you have like a rod sticking into your back. Yeah, that's nice. But still, so cool. Really, really cool. I love it. And we have also these new boat models. We can go check them out. So let's go over to Deckard with his boat shop. And I'm fairly sure that we did miss a few backpacks back over at Finn's, but doesn't matter, just go check them out. Yeah, maybe you will have a new favorite after this update, who knows. And yes, so what do we have here? Yeah, I do have this one. I know I will get comments on it. I'm gonna make a video of it, that's why I have it right here, okay? So one of the new models that we had is this jet ski. It has been remade a bit, so this one is now also a two-seater, which is just awesome. You saw it in the intro. Looks awesome, it behaves awesome. It's actually a really fun jet ski to drive, especially now on the waves. It's just, I think it's one of my favorites. Even the surfboard, I mean, this one hasn't really had an update, but with the waves, this surfboard is just fantastic. But maybe one of the biggest one that we have had an update on is the pirate ship with all these cannons. This is so cool. I can just take a very quick look at it just to see all the cannons. So I have this ghost color so you can see through the boat, but still very cool cannons, very cool details. I really love this. It's such a big upgrade on the graphics and visuals on that pirate ship. We're gonna go to the garden boat. This one is also totally amazing. Earlier we had some mushrooms here on the railing. That was, well, in my case they were glowing because I had neon colors on it. But now we have flowers and a lot of other details. So we're gonna go and check that out. And apparently someone is trying to talk to me. Hold on. So yes, here we are. The garden boat. We're gonna go out a little bit here in the open ocean. I still have, I also have ghost colors on this one, but it just looks so good. I mean, all these details, the flower pots, the flowers and everything. You can get seasick now, by the way. So if you're sensitive to the ocean and waves, yeah, you can get seasick. I have seen what some has said in chat, that they feel like seasickness and motion sickness. But really good looking models. I love them. I really do. And please go check out the other boat models as well, because they have made a lot of work. And I'm not going to be able to cover all these models in just one single video, but I believe over time I will cover many of them. But as for now, I will just show you some of the most obvious ones. And sure, I might have missed some, but still, it's so good. I really love this update, I really do. But also what I do think can improve a little bit still is the boat physics. I mean, it behaves perfect on the waves. I really have nothing to complain about that, because it's just very, very good. But colliding against the shore, on obstacles, colliding with other boats isn't really perfect, because I've seen players messing with people that are fishing, then they want to be alone and they start to crash into those boats, because the new physics can allow it to sort of, you can interfere, and that is not okay, so stay away from that. And I hope we can also see some other improvements with that boat physics in the future. Then we also have another thing that I just want to mention, that I think at least, and I know a few others also has commented on this. Take a look at this texture. If you fish in a small area, that's one thing, but when you look at the texture like this, the white part feels a little bit too bright. I mean, the texture itself, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit too bright, the white color. So if it could be toned down a little bit, I think it would be, I would say, less stressful for the eye when you fish a lot. Because if you spend several hours fishing with a texture like this, it's not as relaxing as it was before. And I think that could be important to those that fish a lot. But if you do fish for a very short period of time, you fish like this, pretty much zoomed in, and you have textures like this, I think it's gonna be pretty okay. But the white colors, that's the only thing that I feel that needs to be a little bit toned down. But overall, I love this update. It's so good. And I do also think that I have at least better frame rate. I have done many movie battles lately and it feels smoother, at least for me. So I hope you also have and share the same experience as I do, because it's very positive. Keep in mind that if you find something and want to provide feedback, be constructive, not destructive. That's a huge difference. And seeing this huge update when they changed the water, and I mean water in a fishing simulator, it's everything. I mean, without the water, we don't really have a fishing simulator game anymore, right? And I can turn on the light. Take a look at this during nighttime. Totally awesome. It's just beautiful. The colors and everything. So that was the big ocean update. I'm not gonna bore you anymore. But remember, go and check out your backpacks. Maybe you have a new favorite now that you want to use, because they look awesome. You have the boats with the new models, or updated models I should say. I don't really know for a fact how many models that has been revised, but I know that there are several models that has been revised, so go check them out. Maybe this can reveal something. So this is like the old ship model. We can compare it. You see no cannons here. And maybe you can compare it with a speedboat as well. So this was a pretty clean speedboat. Let's go and check out the speedboat right now. This is, I was planning to actually finish the video. But it looks like we have seats here now. So if we go to customize, we have seats. And I don't think we had that before. So this is also a new model. There is a lot of things that you need to check out regarding all these models and changes. It's lovely. But regardless, in any case, that was all I had for you today. If you do have any questions and comments about this, please put them below. Like this video if you would like to see more content from Fishing Simulator. Please subscribe and yes, have a nice day. Bye everyone.